Annuminas, the ancient capital of the kingdom of Arnor at Lake Evandine. Founded by the High King Elendil in the Second Age, the Tower of the West has been in ruins for over 2,000 years. Although it was an important settlement for the Dunedain of the North, it has in recent years been taken over by the scum of Dunland. As Minas Tirith in the south, the city of Annuminas would be a perfect citadel for our Dark Lord Sauron to rule the northern parts of Middle-earth from. Although the Númenóreans were weak, one must respect the skill they had in constructing these metropolis. A fine target for an invasion, the filth from Dunland will soon bear the full brunt of the followers of Morgoth. They may hide behind the walls of greater men, but they will be cut down all the same. Hello my friends and welcome back to our Mordor campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer, and today is a little bit of a special day for Mordor, as today, or yesterday at the time of you watching this, saw the release of the faction overview for Mordor. In case you don't know, Arahir Galadriðan, who is the lead developer behind Divide and Conquer, makes these faction overview videos for each and every faction, and he he has been working on his version 4.5 videos, and one of his last factions, I think there's only about 2 factions he hasn't done yet, was Mordor, and it's one of the faction overviews I've been looking forward to for a long time, because the faction overviews are usually just a very in-depth explanation, both in terms of campaign and also the battlefield, kind of units you can field, and strengths and weaknesses of each faction. Usually when I start a new faction, it's one of those things that I always watch first before heading into it, because it features a lot of interesting information, some stuff you don't really get in the introduction screens. It's, you know, just kind of must-watch material. And I did watch the version 2.2 Mordor faction review when I started this campaign, because of course 4.5 wasn't out yet when I started about a month ago roughly. But now it is out. I watched it today. I also posted a comment on it, which you might have also seen, with some of my own pointers, some of my own experience. And I must say, and I don't want to start any trouble, or I don't want to be like, you know, grieving or anything like that. But I was slightly disappointed by the faction review because it just really wasn't that in depth. I feel like there was some inaccuracies as well in terms of, you know, the Mordor experience, and that is all entirely, and I'm sure he will admit that as well, because Galu does not like Mordor. He's never played it as far as I know, or at least not anytime recent. And he just doesn't like the faction. He seems to have a bit of a dismay for it that just kind of completely blocks him from even considering it, which is a real shame. Because I very much love the Mordor campaign. Why is the sound cutting out sometimes? Never mind. And although I will admit that when we started the poll, I was a little bit hesitant. I was like, oh, Mordor, you know, I was kind of looking forward to playing either Isengard or Harad. Mordor wasn't really at the top of my personal priority list, just because, I don't know, it didn't really appeal to me to have very large, you know, quantity over quality units. That's usually not the style that I like to roll with. But I must really admit that over our 25 episodes, I think now roughly, I've really enjoyed Mordor. About, you know, 25 hours of gameplay roughly. I've just been having a very good time, and I really like the faction, and I think that there are a lot of things that set it apart from not just another mass spam faction, like for example the Goblins of Moria or even Angmar to a certain degree. There's a lot that set them apart, and I very much enjoyed the faction, and I feel like a lot was just kind of ignored in the faction overview or not really described accurately, and I think that's a real shame. So in case you're watching this, Galu, which I doubt because you don't like Mordor, but I would very much ask you to reconsider and to at least give Mordor a chance. Give Mordor a chance, give it a playthrough, see, you know, maybe you like it, and if you don't, so be it, that's fine, that works as well, but it's a lot of fun, and it would be a shame because I know, for example, that when Galu was doing the ill-fated Dol Amroth campaign, which didn't really go that well, when he was playing it, he noticed a lot of things that he was like, you know, we should consider changing this or that, maybe giving an award for capturing Umbar early on, stuff like that, which I'm starting to not trust Harad. If Harad betrays me, I will be, that would suck, because they're like converging on Umbar a little bit. Right, either way, what am I trying to say? When he was doing the Dol Amroth campaign, he was like, you know, maybe we should change certain things. And I think it would be the same if he was playing Mordor. He'd be like, oh, you know, perhaps, for example, something that I suggested, the reunited Dol Guldur script. Perhaps he would consider that as well if he played Mordor. But if you don't play it, then you can't really know what certain factions need, what kind of love and care they would expect to get, stuff like that you would only know if you'd actually played the faction. So, you know, that's just kind of my thoughts on the entire thing. I would recommend watching the faction review. It is very interesting, and there's some stuff that you maybe don't know yet from just watching me. That's completely fine. But to be honest, I think if you watched all my videos, you'll kind of know what to expect from a Mordor campaign. The only thing that I can't really show, because it didn't happen to me, is of course if Khand decides to join with the Istari and kind of betray Mordor. That's one of the options that you don't really have much of a say in. That's also something that I posted in the suggestions in the Divide and Conquer Discord to kind of have a bit of an influence. Not per se completely influence and make it a complete choice, because then you can just prepare for it, which we do like a sense of randomness, don't we? But if you can like increase your odds, like if you, for example, have very good relations with Khand, they're more likely to stay to your side, whilst if you don't do anything to maintain relations, oh my god, I got a lot of generals here, then they're more likely to just betray you. But that's just my thoughts. Perhaps you will all have different ideas on that. Do let me know. I'm very curious to hear your opinions, and I very much like going into a conversation about that kind of stuff. Talk about it with people, see what they think, which is something that I don't feel happens enough in the world, just in general. Alright, with all that said, because I've been blabbering on for like, feels like eternity now, let us continue working on getting our armies ready. Let's start by upgrading the armories there. So what are we doing right now? Actually, that's the main question. We are, of course, calling an invasion on Annuminas. That will probably be resolved relatively quickly. Leofric is moving over. Everyone's kind of turning on Dunland. Just hope Harad doesn't betray me. We're also moving on to Dorwinion. And perhaps I should move Sauron out. Sauron's not the kind of person to just be chilling in a settlement, right? Oh, look at that difference in income. We'll just leave the Orc Hunters there, just so they can't take the settlement from under my nose. And let's see if we can attack Brego, who is getting reinforcements from Captain Ratahis, which almost sounds like a French delicacy. Ratahi? Something like that. Brego has not the most annoying units. He doesn't have that many Thorn Patrols, only 21, which is good. 2 Ballistae, though, that's kind of scary, but I do have Lock-in Azrim that should be able to get rid of that. Alright. So, let us use Sauron's power to vanquish Dorwinion yet again. It's the umptieth time. And then there's Bard. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep pushing their shit in. They only have 3 settlements, so there's not much left for them to run towards. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield as we fight against Dorwinion yet again. Crap, I forgot to move my temple wards. Alright, priority is to take down the Ballistae, of course. Where are they at? Alright, they're moving back for some reason, God knows why. Okay, Lock-in Azrim. We can move the rest of the army, though. If I was a bit more sneaky... Actually, I am fairly sneaky. Let's deal with these fools first. If that other army wants to retreat, we'll have a very easy time dealing with these guys. I do want to give a shout out to Trollway, and perhaps some other people as well. Just people that kind of mentioned me on Galu's Mordor faction reviews, people saying, you know, hey, Izzy's doing a campaign, you should check him out. And I do very much appreciate that. It does really help out the channel just to kind of get my name out there. So I'm very grateful for that. Of course, Galu's channel is a whole lot bigger than mine. It's about 10 times as big, and even then, some, like 15 times as big. So it does really help me out. There's a lot of people that, you know, usually don't even know I exist. So, you know, pointing them in my direction is always very much appreciated. Yes. I don't know, I just really like the Orc fighters as well. Kind of like a simple unit, but like a sword and an axe, I just love that combination. That's something I also ran in Skyrim. When I was playing Skyrim, I used to do that quite a bit. I've had different kind of builds. I'm not always a stealth archer. One of my favorite builds is actually like a spellcaster that uses conjuration to like conjure weapons, but then also use like destruction weaponry. Alright, Thorn Patrols, you are a thorn in my side. I know I've had that pun like bajillion times, but it stays relevant because you're so bloody annoying. So if my trolls could very kindly go kill you, I very much appreciate that. We're just gonna suicide. Oh no, you've changed your mind, right? That's what I thought. Oh hello, all 5 of Ardin Hardim. A very cool unit, but just please die. Hello there. Where are you going? Is he still being passive? Is Brego just waiting for his reinforcements to die? That is very nice of you. Also very nice to place your ballista right behind your own unit so you can toast them as well. Very kind. Okay, but yes, thank you all, though, for all your support. Continued, as always. I mean, I can't stress it enough. I provide the content, you guys provide whatever the YouTube algorithm needs to recommend my channel to other players, and better say player, other users, other viewers. So thank you all very much for that. And they're scared of the look in his room, rightfully so. Okay, Ballista, go nuts. You keep chasing the trolls. Not the trolls, the Thorn Patrols. Pretty good stuff. Can't complain about that. But those Avari Shadow, just the Avari in general, I won't be sad. I won't cry when the Winian dies. I won't miss them. They're not as annoying as Dunland, but oh my god, these Avari and Harim just crush my look in his room for God knows what reason. Oh, I know why, right, I checked last time, they were skilled against mounts, they do bonus damage. I don't need that. Don't want to deal with that. I also want my trolls to be quicker. Come on, trolls. I think trolls are effectively an elephant unit, so they should be somewhat speedy. Alright, get the Moriquindi Sentinels. Kill them. Whoever just stays in fight shall die. If those guys want to run, let them. Alright, look in his rim. Well, get the Vineyard Bow. No, don't get the Vineyard Bowman. Oh, that Ballista. Just completely abandoning it. They also got a catapult. Oh, they got 2 catapults. And a Ballista. What the hell? Are they abandoning that catapult as well? Seems like it. They're like, why use this siege weaponry? Oh no. Are they gonna fire on my trolls? I think they might. What is it that you are planning? What is it that you are planning on doing, my friend? But yeah, I mean, I've been having a very good weekend. Hope you all are having a good weekend as well. Yesterday I went out for a very long walk. I walked about roughly 15 kilometers, which for you American viewers or metric system, non-metric system users, oh, you're firing on your own bowman, is, let me just quickly calculate, 15 kilometers would be around 9 miles. So a decent long walk. But in September I will be doing the coast walk in Belgium, it's called. It's basically walking from one side of the coast to the other coast, which is about 42 kilometers. It's a marathon, walking a marathon. Not running a marathon, mind you. I'm nowhere close to being in shape for that. But I will be walking a marathon. I need to be prepared for that as well, of course. 42 kilometers would be... Whew, I have no idea how many miles that is, and I could calculate it, but it would take too long, and I'm too lazy for that. It's a marathon. You guys know what a marathon is. Run. In case you don't know, but I'm sure most of you watching know the reasoning behind why a marathon is called a marathon. But that was apparently because there was a huge battle, you know, if legend is true, a huge battle between, I can't remember exactly who, but it was in the ancient times in Greece that took place at Marathon. And once the Greeks had won, I think it was people of Athens, a messenger, a soldier, was sent as a messenger from Marathon to Athens, which was 42 kilometers. And he ran that entire distance in his armor, if I'm not mistaken. And the moment he arrived and he brought message of that victory, he dropped dead on the floor. And that was because, of course, he ran 42 kilometers in fully clad armor, and he died because of it. Just exhaustion and I imagine thirst as well. Those bloody Thorn Patrols. Anyway, and that's why they call it a marathon. And why it's also 42 kilometers exactly. Because of that reason. And it's also part, I think, of the Olympic Games. But I might be wrong on that. Alright, well, let's get our men in position to fight the other stack. As Historian Izzy will now be stopping that. We'll focus on the game. Alright, if you could run, actually, I'd appreciate that. And if we can move our archers... Are there still, anybody alive? Nah. Shouldn't be, at least. Hope those Olokai eventually catch up to those bloody thorn... Okay, yes, we're catching up. We're killing some. That's good, that's good. They're actually getting caught. So now we can focus everything we want on Brego. But first and foremost, I'd like to take care of their ballista crew. There's another unit of Thorn Patrols there. With the Avari armor. Does make them look quite a bit more professional. They go from like really scummy militia-esque units to like proper elites. Alright, I'm not too worried about that ballista because he's just going to kill his own units with that. Still, if you could go and exterminate it. Those are Thorn as well, aren't they? Yeah, the Thorn Riders. Alright, these Thorn Patrols are done though. Lucky me. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I will speed things up a little bit though. Getting my units in position isn't the most exciting thing to watch. But Dominion should be down to its last legs. I mean, I'm sure they'll get a Doomstack soon, but... I mean, Rhun and Guldur can kind of do some own stuff, right? We don't have to do everything for them. Rhun should be defeating Dominion should be long dead by now, but Rhune's just weak. Weak. They can do just fine when we're leading them, but if they have to do something on their own, they just turn into useless minds, drabbling whatevers. Tribesmen. Right, are those Stone Patrols actually doing anything? No, they're not. They're just kind of chilling about. Beautiful. Let's go kill them as well, eh? And then you guys stick around and finish off these 8. No, not you, not you. I'm sorry. Clicked on the wrong ones. Not you. I actually had a different YouTube channel called 60-Second History. I only ever made one video on it, but actually got quite a bit of traction, like 3k views, which is quite a bit for having only one video on a channel. Where I did like bits of history in 60 seconds, or under 60 seconds. Are you firing on ballista? Are you firing on that ballista? Are you hitting anything? Feels like you are hitting it. Oh, nice. But I just kind of forgot about it. I never really did anything with it. But perhaps I should do something again. Like that. Oh, look at that. I just build around. Oh, that was the Thorn Patroller unit. It would be interesting. History has always been my first love, kind of. My parents are both historians. And I was considering studying history. But my parents kind of advised against it, you know, saying it's really fun, it's really interesting, and, you know, you're happy that you have such a passion for it. But in terms of, like, finding a job and that kind of stuff, you know, the boring adult stuff, it's not ideal. And they're absolutely right, you know. With a history degree, you don't really open too many doors, sadly. It's just kind of, you know, not really something that people need in their day-to-day activities. And that's a real shame. But, yeah, so instead I studied law, which is, it has similarities to history. It's also kind of human sciences, we call it in Belgium. I'm not sure if there's a sort of oh, no pikes, no pikes are bad. Overarching term for it in English. We refer to it as human sciences. Oh, is he firing on my Olokai? Because that could be very bad indeed. Yeah, those protectors though, where did they even come from? I kind of just forgot about them, glanced over them. And that's why I studied law instead, and I don't regret it. I enjoyed law, it was interesting. But part of me is still like, what if I did history instead? Probably would have become a history teacher. Or it could have been like an internet historian. Still, I mean, people usually say you gotta do what you are passionate about, but it's kind of a two-way street. You gotta do what you're passionate about, yes, but you also gotta be realistic. If you want to study history, go for it, but be aware. It's, you know, your job opportunities are limited, whilst if you study something like economy or law or engineering or anything like that, you have more options. And having options is a good thing. Having options should not be the only thing you look at. As always, you kind of need to have the full picture. Take a lot of things into account. Why is some of these Olokai just not pulling back yet the others are? I don't quite understand. Some just kind of disobey Sauron's orders. Some are just a bit of a cheeky cunts, eh? And they're already running. Infighting. Having just a very bad day overall. Alright. Sauron, you are a beast and I love you. Where's my Lukin's room anyway? Because we got some running down to do, laddies. Thorn Guard. Got this piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, if you are considering studying anything or something and you want to just talk about it, hit me up. I'm always here to chat. Okay, I should be paying a little bit more attention to what I'm doing, but I'm still going to win this one rather comfortably. I only lost 11%, that's absolutely fine. Well, my Olokai are getting a bit of a beating. They'll be okay. It's bloody booming us spread out, though. Yeah, I don't really regret my choice, even though I'm now doing something that isn't 100% related to law for my job. It's like, my job is like 50% law, legal stuff, and 50% completely different stuff. And that's okay. I like that, actually, because if I had to do 100% law, which is what I used to do, because I used to work as a lawyer, fun fact, I did not enjoy myself. I really didn't. And I'm glad to no longer have that job. I'm very happy to no longer be a lawyer. I think if I was a lawyer, I wouldn't be doing these videos right now because I just wouldn't have time for it. Which is sad. I love doing these videos. Even though they're very much a hobby and I don't think I'll ever do YouTube full-time. I could have 5 million subs and I still wouldn't do it full-time just because, you know, it's still YouTube. And it's just very unstable and just very unreliable. And, you know, at my age, you start kind of thinking of, like, you know, getting a house, getting a family. And then YouTube's just not the greatest. Is that guy? Oh my god, he's toasting Sauron, like, really hard. Oh my god, okay. Ooh, bloody ballista. Shut it down. Where's my Lokin's rim? That guy's pinpoint accurate. Imagine if Sauron dies to a ballista. Wouldn't that be the funniest video ever? I'd laugh, to be honest. So don't run into them, guys. Shut down those bloody ballista. Shut it down! It's only one ballista as well. God damn. Oh, there's the other crew. Oh man, this battle's not going as well. I'm not really paying too much attention. Ugh, why am I so distracted? What's up with me? I think it's because of the heat. It's rather warm today and I don't do well with heat. I get like heat sick really quickly and it really sucks. Come on, run in there. Run in there. I think I'll go outside after this battle. Just kind of sit in the wind a bit, chill out a bit. Alright, is that ballista done yet? Yeah. Did I say after this battle, I meant after this episode? We're only just starting, of course. I'm not going to end the episode already. Are you crazy? I'll never make progress like that. To be honest, I don't understand. Like, a lot of YouTubers do like half-an-hour videos on Divide and Conquer, and they still include all the end turns and all the loading screens. I'm like, how do you get anything done at that pace? It will take like forever to do any campaign. For me, most campaigns take like a month. But for those people, they must take like years. How do you do that? I don't know. Because my videos are like an hour to an hour and a half, and that's pretty long, and I still edit out like a lot of shit. I usually record for like an hour and 45 minutes, an hour and 3/4, sometimes even 2 hours, depending on how much stuff I have to edit out. Alright, are we almost done with these lads? This bloody Avari. Surely we're kind of getting rid of that homeland now. Can't imagine there's much Avari homeland left. Oh, there we go. Did we kill 97? Oh, that's fine. Went from 25 to 18, so we healed 7%. Only lost 291. If you look at it in absolute numbers, it's not that bad. Let's see. Sauron lost a great deal of dudes. Black-Coated Archers, they healed. Lokin's Rim healed 10. That's pretty good. So we only lost 2 in total. 41 Black-Coated Carbots. We lost some Molokai though. 4-6. That's pretty bad, actually. Ah, well. We'll get new contingents ready. Actually, I should send these trolls all home, to be honest, because they're fully experienced. Like, they're pretty lethal right now. Anyway, I'll see you back on the strategy map. Another Dorwinian army bites the dust. Let's execute these fools. The ones that were so foolish to rise against us. Kinda want to ignore that guy, although I'd probably go for Gothmog's Folly, which... just want to take some settlements, you know? That's what I want to do. Alright, let's see. We are besieging Thranduil's halls, which I completely misclicked against. There are some reinforcements with Eminufuin. I could gather a force at Esgaroth. Yeah, we'll wait for Izengard to arrive. If we can retrain these lads, that'd be awesome. We should have the necessary infrastructure. No, but we can get it relatively quickly. Just a couple turns of chilling about. If only we had the Carpenter's stuff already built up, but that would take too long. Then again, if I can start like mass producing units in Eminufuin, Dale will just suffer horribly, because we can have all that money just flowing in at the settlement there constantly. Alright, we can now get very good units at Burznak-Dursh in Ladris. So let's do so. Raise more armies to get rid of Dunland, which we don't like Dunland. We're not fans of Dunland. And then there is of course the matter of Mengeland, which... should I divert the few units I have in Bree to take it down? There's only one unit there. Oh, do we have that ballista still? No, we do not. Can a ballista get there in one turn? No, it cannot. So we will have to siege him out at least, but like even with a small army, I think we can do it. Like 4 units. I don't know what's in here. Might be a general. Oh, there's extra reinforcements there. Never mind, we need a bigger force. So we'll wait for some of the troops from Imlargus to arrive. Because apparently we can use the battle whites in our armies, which would be nice. Nice addition. I do want to kind of have all the units at some point in the campaign. In the south, things are going as planned, 9 more turns. We do have Tofelis as well. Tollingaroth, which, now that that is done, we can probably send Balaknar, although we must first wait until those rebels the other name are cleared, so their navies will no longer bother us. I know they'll turn rebel, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, anything else I can spend my hard-earned cash on? Yes. Loki Nazrim, Black Uruks, more Black Uruks. And guess what? More Black Uruks. Oh yes. Alright, we're getting so many units. Keep training them, especially from Minas Tirith, because of course they are fully armored out. Alright, let's end the turn, but I'll just keep talking just to see kind of what's going on. Right, I had some reinforcements going north as well. Nice. They can team up with Zagar. It's kind of hard to keep track of all the things that are happening. All my armies, because we're just expanding on all fronts. And that's also a thing that I saw mentioned in the Mordor video that Guldur made. Not Guldur specifically mentioning it, but people in the comment section saying, oh, Mordor is so boring because you need 80 regions and it's just kind of a slog. It's exciting early game, but then you have to fight Gondor. Well, fight Gondor, and after that it's kind of like, do whatever. I kind of enjoy it, you know? We're now fighting 3 factions at the same time, pretty much. The Winian, Dunland, High Elves and Dale, kinda, both. Radenheim as well, and you just fight all these different battles all at the same time. Does that mean they broke our alliance? I don't trust Harad. Fighting all these factions at the same time that all require their own tactics and strategy, and it's fun stuff. Alright, as the enemies of the Black Númenóreans push them back to their haven, the evil men remember. They remember the image of Thorongil, that's Aragorn. They remember the pain he caused, the damage he dealt. With a roaring defiance, every last soldier in Umbar rally. They rally not to conquest, but for vengeance. They rally to deny Thorongil's successors. I would hardly call Mordor Thorongil's successors. You will not have us again, they shout and cheer. With a rally unseen in them, the Umbarim know. They'd rather die than see defeat again. Well, have I got news for you, Aradenheim? Yes, indeed, you do decline. We are unstuck, cried the Corsairs. The power of the black ships has not availed them, and the power of their enemies has become too great. There's a bit of a typo there. Whilst they are far from finished, the future seems short for once mighty seaward nation. Perhaps the coast of Middle-earth will be a little quieter from here. Perhaps so. As there is Doomstack here. Nizar. We should not be able to besiege Umbar in one go. If they do try, I think they might not even be successful, because we do have ballista towers. Now, about Ardumir. We do have some Haradrim that are parked right nearby. So perhaps we should just try and go for it, but it will be a hellish battle. Especially because Ardumir is, I think, a castle? I'm not quite sure. We don't have a ballista. Yeah. We have one Haradrim unit joining us. Unless Mughal has a ballista, which I don't think he does. Can we just check real quick? There's too many banners here. Mughal. You do have a ballista. Oh, okay, we'll just use Mughal then. Nice. But I will command Lundish in battle, because he has too many units that I don't want to see thrown away. Alright, I'm kind of just doing the battle for Ardumir because I don't want to fight that Doomstack from Umbar. I know they'll still be around. I probably should have taken care of Umbar before that Doomstack spawned. Would have made my life easier. But okay, Arkalatar. That is the faction leader, isn't it? Yes, and they don't have a faction heir, so this will most definitely be the end of the Aradenheim. I don't think they're able to go Horde after this. So I'll see you all on the battlefield for the Umbarims or the Aradenheim's last stand. Let's make it a night attack. Yes. Oh, did the game bug out again? Yeah. I thought I unchecked the boxes. Oh god, I must have done it again then. That sucks. They're just gonna run in there. At least there's no enemies covering this side. They are mostly on our side and the Haradrim side, which they do even have siege equipment. No, they don't. So they're just gonna take their attention. That's good. I don't care about that. Ballista! You can fire upon the ballista tower. Oh, what are they firing at? Are they firing on my units? Damn, they got pretty long range. What are they? Oh, they're not double whip. Okay, but now they're pulling back. Oh, that was a nice miss. That's a good hit. There we go. Alright, let's speed things up. Take down the towers and then send in the battering ram. That might just retreat them all to the town square. We'll see. It seems they're actually pushing from out of the town square, which... No. Oh, what? Oh, okay, so the Haradrim general has already thrown his life away. Incredible! Incredible! Alright, we should now be able to ram down the gate, though. I know he still has some units here, but... If we ram down the gate, at least Harad will just suicide in there, so that works. Oh, they're fighting some of their own Haradrim. 33%. Only 33. Oh man, it's one of those busted ass... You can never predict how tough a Ballista Tower is, but sometimes you can hit them in like 3 shots and they drop. Sometimes it's just impossible to kill, and it takes an entire Ballista... I don't feel like they should ever be this tough. One Ballista should be able to take down multiple towers instead of not even one. That feels like a bit of an over... Also, why aren't you using your siege equipment, please? Okay, we're scaling the wall. Oh man, so many people will die today. And I don't even take responsibility for it. Look at that! My ram is more damaged than that bloody tower. That shouldn't be happening. Alright, so it's going to be one of those fun battles. Let's just get people on the walls as quickly as possible then. Because otherwise we're going to have a pretty bad time. Alright, Luke Gamprim. Get information. Alright, now that the gates are open, just get in there. You know what, it doesn't really matter how many troops we lose. Unless Harad does betray us. It doesn't really matter. As long as we take the settlements, then the other 9 are done. And we can continue with our lives in peace. What are you doing? Oh, they're routing! You bloody morons! Ugh. If you're not controlling the orc scum, they are just completely bonkers useless, aren't they? Come on, do something. You're supposed to be useful, aren't you? Yes, go up against the resident footman. That will go amazing. Lord Gamprim, what are you doing? Why can't I click on you? Right, my Lord... Oh, that's the AI Lord Gamprim. Why aren't you doing anything? Are you depressed? You're just like, I'm just not gonna do anything. Just don't really feel like it today. I mean, I understand. Take some time off, but do it outside of the battlefield. Take care of your mental health, but this is not the place, nor the time. You can do it after the battle, or before the battle, or even during, just not in the bloody front line. There's a hot tip for me. If you need some time for your mental health, which I can completely understand, don't do it on the battlefield. Just do yourself that favour, and also the warriors around you, they kind of count on you at that point. They need your assistance. You don't want to let them down. Alright, push in there. None of you are on guard mode, so there's no reason to not do anything. Of course I'm commanding the smaller force, because I thought the ballista would do anything useful, but... Is it though? We have lost 22%, and we've killed 3. If I have to redo this battle, I will, because the game bugged out on me. I specifically said that I wanted to control the AI, and the game just kind of ignored that, and also that bloody ballista tower knocked down 3 towers. Oh, I hate these ballista towers so much. I just cannot stress it enough. And also, the AI is not doing anything. He's just dying. They lost the tower. Oh, I'm face palming so badly. What? He's pulling back? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? It's over there. Settlement's over there. Where are you marching off to? Are you like, war is heck, we're going home? Oh, bother. I'm gonna redo this battle and make sure that the boxes are unchecked, even though I'm 100% sure that they were, and the game just kind of bugged out on me. So I'll see you all back in just a moment as we pretend none of this ever happened. Alright, attempt number 2, and what do you know, it actually worked out this time. Even though I'm pretty sure I did the exact same thing, but whatever. At least this will make the fights a whole lot easier. I didn't want to go in from all sides, but apparently the AI was onto me. I do want to use my ballista tower, not my tower, but my ballista. But, I mean, we figured that these towers are almost invincible, so let's see if these towers are a little bit weaker. Although these towers are actually not in control of the AI, so might be all for nothing. Azrazair Marines. But I think once we batter down the gates, the Haradrim should be smart enough to join us in, and at least do enough to suffer through the other AI doing absolutely nothing. Although we do have to wait for all these guys with the siege equipment. That's just kind of the horrendous stuff you need to deal with when you're playing with, just more than 20 units. You can't do anything that's proper, that works proper. And that's a real shame. And it is possible in Warhammer 2, you can control much larger armies there, I think up to 40. Which is such a nice quality of life. I think this ram might actually get destroyed. If it does, I will be so upset. 85. Oh my god, I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate these ballista towers so bloody much. They're just OP, and we can't even destroy them. Ah! I guess catapults would be more effective, but I don't understand the difference. Why are some ballista towers defeatable with 3 shots, or 4 shots, excuse me, 4 shots of a ballista, whilst others are completely invincible? You can't destroy them with a ballista. Why is it different? I don't understand. And these reinforcements are all coming in from the wrong angle, and also coming in from very, like, all over the place. Why wouldn't they be coming in with the main force? Oh my god, this battle is making me age significantly faster. I already feel old right now just because of this bullshit that I have to go through. Also, it takes these guys forever to get in position. I just want to batter down the gate. There's not even a gate over here. Why would you come in from the angle that doesn't have a gate? You're all a bunch of baboons, and I'm not doing this battle. What the hell? Boxy again? Oh, this battle is dreadful. Can we even still win it? Like, seriously, can we still win it? Or is the game just like, nah, you can't win it? It feels like for us it's impossible. Oh, he's actually pulling back from the gates. What an idiot. It feels like it's impossible. Like, they already knocked down 2 walls. Ballista towers are completely broken. They're absolutely completely broken. Why would anyone ever go... What? Whoever thought this was a good idea? Ballista towers that he can't destroy. Maybe we can destroy one. Maybe we can destroy 1 tower. And also, there's no way to know when you're starting this battle what you're up against. If I knew this was going to be the invincible ballista towers, you know, I wouldn't have gone through with it. I'd just have waited them out. So I think I'm just going to disregard this battle. I will quit, but I will reload the save, because otherwise my armies just teleport 50 miles back, and the siege is no longer underway, which is bullshit. We should be able to break off a siege and still be besieging the settlement. We just break off the attack, which is what I'm doing, because it's not going to work out. We can't breach him from this side, which is where half my army is, and also my allies are doing absolutely nothing, even though they can get on the walls if they wanted to. And it's just too much bullshit. Like, my battering ram caught fire. It was going to get destroyed anyway, and that means that this battering ram will also not be able to make it, because it'll have to take a longer path. So I kind of keep you watching, though I will reload. I'm already telling you that. I don't think this ram will make it either, which is just bullshit. How am I supposed to get to it then? Okay, so this ram magically is taking a whole lot less damage. Because they start... Ah, right. I know why. Because they stopped firing. And we were able to destroy 1 tower. Sorry, but this bothers me too much. This is... Nah, this is bullshit. One of the few times I'll actually reload a save in terms of bullshit. So I'll see you all back as we disregard the siege battle. It never happened. Alright, I don't even care about any of this. I'm going to talk over the loading screen. I don't like being salty. I really don't. I don't like reloading saves. But I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this and why I'm a little bit salty. Like, first of all, why are there like 2 types of ballista towers? That's already a bit like, okay. I guess there's a difference between a town ballista tower and a castle ballista tower, which really shouldn't be the case, because a castle already has more ballista towers. They already have more towers, so they're already more effective. And also, like, ballista towers doing so much damage to siege equipment. I don't think it's physically possible to actually have a siege tower that does anything, because they'll always get destroyed. Even if you make it to the wall, most of the time the siege towers, or the ballista towers, are positioned in a way that can still fire on the siege tower. So that's useless. Ladders are useless because they get knocked down. Battering rams are useless because you usually don't even make it there. And if you do, you just get stuck in the bottleneck, and your AI allies don't do anything. So I'm just in a bit of that annoying position where, you know, what do I do? Nizar is going to come after Umbar. So I think what I'll do is send Mughal to break the attack. Can I even move him? Why can't I move him? Oh, because they're stuck? Is it because they're stuck? Cannot move through enemy zone of control. I wanted to move him back to Umbar because I feel like this guy's going to attack us. Even though I think I can hold. If I have ballista towers like they do at Arnor, which I don't because it's a city, which is also just like the most bizarre distinction ever possible. We'll see what happens. If they reclaim Umbar, so be it. This battle would just cost me too many lives, and it would cost my sanity as well, which I do very much want to keep. I like my sanity. Alright, let's do a siege battle we can win, though. Carverad. That shouldn't be too difficult. Because I feel like we'll kill these ballista towers. Also, we should be able to tell before you had to like send in your forces if it's going to be bullshit ballista towers or regular ballista towers. Makes a difference. Makes a big difference, actually. But yeah, I mean, I've already complained so much about the ballista towers. I'm not going to do it again. Is anyone else joining in the siege of Annuminas? The Orcs of Misty Mountains are trying to take Tharbad, which I don't really appreciate. Okay, Dunland, I am now in your southern area. Let's gather another army that we can send towards Dunland. Let's see, any units I want to keep behind? I don't think so. A lot of siege equipment in this one as well. Nice. Alright, let's start with a general. You, Burs. You will lead the band. Let's give him some siege equipment. 2 troll catapults. I thought we had another troll catapult. Yes. Then let's give him some Sauron's Will, which we actually have a couple of. Or perhaps I should already get this army down south as well to deal with the eventual Umbar uprising, because my god. By god, are they very annoying. Now let's get the Morgul chosen. We got 1 unit of Olokai, but eh. Get in a ballista. Nah. If we have... Nah, it's okay. If we have the 2 troll catapults, that's fine. Alright, let's get the halberds. Okay. Pretty nice. I actually don't have any okay, I can get some archers. Nice. Then let's get the Uruk soldiers. Black Uruks, that is just called. They don't have any extra monikers. Alright, then let's get those 2 archers. And then we have 2 more slots for cavalry. And there we go, a very scary army indeed. And already extra troops for the next army we'll ever get together. Joint invasion, yes, get that extra movement speed. And get on the way, we need you to the front line. You can do a lot of damage. Well, actually, I could make kind of use of the invasion movement speed and send them north, but I don't think that will be necessary. We already have extra troops moving north. Buzrat. If I can get some troops from Ennefood and then Buzrat with Zagar, should be enough. We'll see how Thranduil's halls, because these guys are a little bit too scary. Then we can march on Dale and Escaroth. I'll know they'll get some Doomstacks still, but like, we'll deal with them when the time comes. At least it's no bullshit towers. Oh, yes. Sorry. I don't usually get too salty, but those ballista towers, they can really make my blood boil. And I know some of you are like, Izzy, you're overreacting like crazy, and I might be. But still, they really, 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 really bother me. Okie dokie, anything else I want to do here? Not quite. Any settlements? I can expand here. I know that when you expand a settlement, for example Narchnot now, if they would be attacked, we'd have a wall, we'd have towers. If we upgrade it now, it would become an Orcish settlement, which means it's just like a wooden wall with no defenses, basically. But I don't think Narchnot will ever be on the siege, so it doesn't really matter in this case. The upgrades are worth it. But in case you have like a bordering settlement, or a border settlement, where you do want to keep your elites, and you do want to keep strong defenses, then you don't want to upgrade it, because, you know, you'll regret it, basically. Let's get some units in here. Let's get another tanner as well. Alright, I think that's all for this turn. Unless... do I have a spy here? I should have a spy. I want to check what's happening in Mengelin. Because if he moved that one army that was here, I would be so inclined to try and take it. Is that army still there? It's gone. Beautiful. The time is ripe to take it. Hello there, Captain Oof. Ah, you get a unit of defenders. Wildman defenders. Nothing too special though. But seeing as there aren't any Dunlandings, although actually loyalty, potential for riots, yeah, we don't want that. So let's do it with this army. It should be fine, unless they break, of course. Alright, I'll see you on the battlefield for the siege of Mengelin. And here we are, my friends, again at the Barrow Downs. They don't, of course, have any walls or anything with the sword. It's just a fight for a town center, which is a little bit annoying for us because we, of course, do not have infinite morale as they do. So, yeah, we do have, you know, number advantage, skill advantage. We should win this one fairly easily. Just kind of depends if our units rout or not, which they shouldn't do. But you never know. You can't predict the game. Sometimes it does some weird shit. Let's just try to envelop them from as many sides as possible. A Mordor... Not Mordor. Mordor murder. Mordor. Because I want to say murder and Mordor all at the same time. A Mordor burrito. A kill sandwich. Whatever you want to call it. I just want to make you feel hungry. A hamburger of death. Yes. Very nice. Alright, there's not much else to do, really. Victory seems certain, but they are surrounded. Take it with a grain of salt. If I could move you a little bit around like that, and then you guys as well. It would be nice if we had a general just to kind of spice things up a little bit, but... I don't know how victory seems certain. Yeah, we should win. Yeah, they're dropping. They're surrounded. They're getting smaller and smaller, more and more concentrated, you know. Makes it easier for us to chop them down. We've already killed Captain Ulf. Not that it matters, because they do have infinite morale. It would matter a whole lot more if our general died, but he should be alright. I'm not sure where he is, but... Oh, there he is. Okay. Maybe he's not alright. This is the guy. He's getting a little bit of pokey. Please don't die, Captain... whatever your name is. Trash bag. Don't die, Captain Trash Bag. That's your name now from now on. Hey, don't get tired. You're orcs, come on. I know it says they're wavering, but really, they'll always be at wavering. They'll never go below that. And if I take the barrow downs, then I of course will try... Oh no! Try and get the Battle Whites to our side. Join our cause, because they can of course be summoned by a skilled necromancer, which we have 2 of, that we know. That is of course Sauron and the Witch King of Angmar. They should have the necessary magic proprieties to summon the Battle Whites to our cause. I'm not sure exactly how it works, and if it works in practice as well as in theory. We'll find out real quickly, because of course we took the settlement of Mengelen. Very nice. I thought the Orc Mauls would do the most damage, and they indeed did. Alright, I'll see you all back on the strategy map. And there we go. Mengelen is now firmly in our position yet again. Let's just occupy it. Oh, that army was still... Oh, why couldn't I see them? That's fairly annoying. Well, they're going to try and reclaim it. Barrow Downs. Enables training of Barrow Whites. If we get 50% Melkor's Culture. Or Melkor's Shadow. Nice. Okay, pretty good. Let's try and get that, but this guy might show... Yeah, might be a bit of an annoying factor in that regard. What to do? Normally what I do is get this guy on a crusade, plop him outside, get like a bajillion mercenaries. But sadly that doesn't work in this game, because it doesn't seem like you get any free or extra mercenaries when doing a crusade. I could quickly get rid of Annuminas, then that would also mean that I could just move that arm, move the Witch King. That's a lot of Dunlandings, and whilst, excuse me, there are a lot of us, there's not nearly enough. This army's also not crazy elite. It's decent, but... Oh, so yeah, depending on what Dunland does, this might backfire horribly. I won't be able to defend Mengelen, I won't be able to defend... Well, I might be able to defend Bree. Alright, if we put that to low tax rate, that actually does not change the public order for some reason. Why is that? It's all culture and rest, except for distance to capital. Perhaps I should get a new capital, but don't really want to do that though. Although I think I said that as long as Sauron was not re-summoned, we couldn't move our capital, but now we can of course, because if Sauron is stuck in Barad-dûr, then that's naturally our capital. But now he can make whatever he wants his capital. If he wants to make his vineyard a capital, he can, you know. Chicken farms, get rid of that. That means we can actually get the shrine earlier. I just hope Donald doesn't attack us. We'll see though. Anything else I need to take care of now? I don't think so. Zagar's on the way. Well, we could trade more troops here, but I think I'd rather wait until I just retrain what I already have. Actually, come to think of it, let's send these temple units for retraining, because we don't want to get many of them. Objective complete. If we lose these areas, so be it. It would only be a temporary setback. Alright, so let's end the turn. But I won't edit it out because I'm feeling particularly lazy today. Now, I just kind of want to see what's happening, and sometimes my live reactions are more interesting than just saying, oh, this and that happened. So we're already getting like a new army back together. It's pretty nice. We can actually like pump out some massive armies, and as long as we're on a crusade, or an invasion as it's called in this case, we can get them to front line relatively quickly. It doesn't seem like Donlan actually did anything unless that turn is still... No, that turn's still coming up. Oh, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. They're going to do some nasty shit to Mengelin and to Bree, and I'll cry. Alright, they're actually sallying out of Annuminas, and this could actually... Oh man, this... To be honest, are they sallying out or not? I don't think they are. No, it's actually a different army that's attacking us, and a different army that's reinforcing. So this doesn't mean we'll get to Annuminas, but we are basically fighting for Annuminas as these two major armies clash. This could be such an exciting fight. It really, really could be. We do have the Witch King, which is an impressive cavalry general as well. We do get Temple Knights. So they're attacking Agandaûr, and the game's like lagging even just loading in the units. If we kill the generals, we rout the armies pretty easily. Still, it's going to be a tough fight, especially because we're not the one taking position. We kind of need to reinforce Agandaûr, which is not ideal. But this is too nice an opportunity to pass up. I feel like I kind of let you down with Arnor, and this is perfect. I mean, this is going to be a battle for the ages. So I'll happily see you on the battlefield for the Battle of Annuminas. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do right now. As I said, we just kind of need to depend on Angmar doing well. I hope they don't screw anything up. At least the enemy also needs to wait for some reinforcements. But my plan will be, as soon as the Witch King comes in, we're going to send them after the Chieftain's bodyguard. Same with my lock in his rim. Oh, some of these troops are actually really depleted. I hadn't really considered that. But all we need is the Witch King. Where is the Witch King? For I much desire to use him in battle and crush my enemies. What's this? Oh, hello there. Eisen Riders, or whatever you're called. Yes, the main priority is getting rid of that general. That will make... Oh, they're already clashing. Alright, to be sending in his horsemen like a moron. I very much appreciate that. Now, Angmar doesn't seem to have the most elite army either. But I just need to kind of wait for everyone to arrive. At least they seem to take a little bit longer than we will. Okay, Witch King, you're almost ready to go. Almost. Just a little bit longer. And it's just going to be a straight up assassination mission. Alright, get moving. In the meantime, I'll set up the rest of my army to take an offensive position. Ballista as well. Let's see, who can hold the line? You guys. You guys can hold the line. That's what you are made to do. Cavalry as well, looking at him. And then, who is still not moving? You... Okay, well that should be clear orders for everyone. Temple Knights. Let's locate that general and assassinate the fool. Alright, he's all the way over there. Oh, he's already engaged, isn't he? Horseman? No. Where is he? Where is he? Alright, he's over there. We spotted him. Get out of here, mounted warband. You don't stand a chance. No, don't get caught up in that mess. Oh no, don't do 6 times speed. That slows down everything to a crawl. Witch King, keep moving! Why do you just randomly stop? Get moving! Come on, you lazy bum! Oh, you're actually losing a lot of units because you're a bloody idiot. I hate it when the game doesn't cooperate. Come on, we have a clear plan. The Hillman could do okay against the Chieftain's bodyguard, actually. And he's sending in Rudolph Savage as well. Alright, and we'll just kind of be the cherry on top. Oh crap. Hello there. Would you like to talk about this? I kind of need to pay attention to too many things at the same time. Oh, and those bloody mounted warband are still... Ah, you hate them. Alright, so, pikemen are coming in, but they are taking a little bit longer. These units need to run in there and kind of provide cover. I'm sorry for pausing, but like otherwise I can't do all this microing at the same time. I do try to limit it as much as possible. Alright, they seem to calm down a little bit. Oh, they're picking up the pace again. Alright, make sure that general dies. Very nice charge. They don't seem too keen on routing though. Come on, we need to kill that general. Witch King, can you bloody move? Oh my god, move! What's taking you so damn long? Are you like reading a book in the middle of this battle? You're like just flipping the pages. Come on, mate. Alright, Ballista, don't get there. Lokin's Rim, get in action. I need to pay attention to too many flanks at the same time. That is really irksome. And also kind of slowing my game down to a crawl. Game is actually running a little bit chuggy. I think because it's just got to have so many units doing stuff at the same time. Alright, get rid of those Dunlanding horsemen. Where's that general? I need visual confirmation on the general himself. Usually he's on the left side though, but the right side is more exposed. Those pikes are a bit of a pain, as long as the Rudar units don't rout. Alright, our flanks should be sufficiently secure, sandwiching them nicely. Alright, Ballista. Fire on like these guys, for example, the Wolf Pikes. That's actually a very nice target. What are you charging at? Okay, never mind, that's pretty good actually. No, Kinezrim, what are you doing? Nothing. Can't have that. At least my cavalry need to be doing useful stuff. Oh, Agandaûr. You're kind of letting me down. Why aren't you microing? What are you doing? Oh man. I have like 20 frames now, which is really annoying. Charge them! I'm doing so many calf charges, but still, we're not making a lot of progress, it seems. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Feels like... Oh wait, there's another unit in there. Oh, it's probably the Fennec Lancers, yeah. If you could charge the Raiders again, that'd be pretty nice. No, don't charge the Pikes. Pikes bug out. So yeah, the second army is probably causing the most grief to Agandaûr. But I feel like that one general should be long dead already. He just doesn't want to die. There's 26 still remaining because he pulled out his... what are they called again? Rudar Savages, I think they're called. And that's a problem. If those Rudar Savages were still in there... Yeah. It seems the Angmarim are dropping relatively quickly. They don't seem to be performing as well as we are. But at least the Temple Knights are very much an anti-cavalry unit, so they should do alright. Alright, let's try charging into Wolf Pikes, although I know the Ballista's firing at them, that's alright. But I just want to rout them more than anything else. Yeah, the plan was to kill that general quickly, but it's not really working at this rate. Very annoying. Come on, we can't lose this battle. This is such a massive one. Alright, that charge actually seemed to work.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, good. Not in total, though, mind you. Walk skirmishes? I don't care about walk skirmishes. That was a very good charge on those pikes. But still, it doesn't make them rout. They're still as stable as ever before. Oh, Agandaûr has fallen, no! No, Agandaûr, that's a bad Agandaûr. At least some of these men are routing. That's good. But Agandaûr has fallen. That's bad. But at least we might have a chance of beating them. That's good. But sadly we lost our main leader on the north. That's bad. Can I go now? Alright, Mounted Warband. Your time here is over. And now the forces of Angmar are running in very great numbers. Without their leader they stand weak. Cowards that they are. Oopsie daisy. Not good. Alright, as my chair gets squeakier and squeakier. I feel like my chair is just kind of a benchmark of how bad a battle is going. The squeakier it gets, the worse the battle is going. I almost said the badder, which is absolutely amazing English. The badder. That's what you make cakes with. Okay, boys. Charge! Keep charging! Because now we'll have the full brunt of the Dunlandings marching on us. We stand alone right now. Suddenly Rohan pops up. The Witch King does not stand alone. Rohirrim! I could use some Rohirrim right now, especially because my bloody cavalry keeps getting stuck on different units. Which I don't appreciate. It seems this battle will be a lost cause, which is a real shame. But I'll kind of hide behind the fact that my ally did nothing. I really want to see how many kills they got at the end of the battle, because I feel like they did absolutely, positively zero. They were just next to useless. Utterly, utterly useless. Which in a big battle like this, not great. Not ideal. You kind of want your allies to do stuff. I don't even see them on the battlefield anymore. There's like little splotches of blue here and there, but they're all running. So Agandaûr just threw his life away. Oh, you moron. Wow, this episode's not great, to be honest. I'm losing a lot of fights and just not having a great time. It seems things have been going too smooth for us for too long, and the game's trying to balance it out. It's like, Izzy, you've already had too many wins. Can you chill out a little bit? If only we could have killed that general early on. Would have made such a difference. What are you doing, Mortal Chosen? Are you just hanging around over there acting all shady? Could I have played better? Yes. Could I have won this battle? Not sure. Maybe if Agandaûr hadn't died so bloody fast. Oh well. Nothing to do about it, I'm afraid. Let's just kill as many as we can. Ballista, what are you doing? Why are you in the front line? I don't quite understand that. Could you educate me on that? What you're doing over there? Because I do not quite... Oh, Chieftain's Bodyguard. Well, perhaps there is still hope for us after all, if we can kill him. That routs a big army. A big part of his army, and then kill the others somehow. Hello, Hillman. You can always help me out. I mean, I have used Hillman in my armies before. I can command you. Alright, this warband's running. These guys are dropping. Chieftain's Bodyguard. Kill them! I could do another Terror of the Witch King. That'd be very nice. Oh, bother. At least he's wasting his cavalry. Like, we are doing much more now than we did when Agandaûr was still alive, just purely based on the fact that we can now take a defensive position and just focus on covering our own units, you know? When we still have to cover Agandaur's ass. Well, the numbers are running more and more in our favour. There is still hope for us. As small as that hope might be, hope is hope. Alright, lads. Get rid of that general. Kill him. That's actually pretty tough. How much defense does he have? 19. Doesn't seem that high. Half our force remains. That's not too bad. So that 71% is mostly just Agandaûr that has fallen. For 52 of the enemy. It's gonna be tough because we were already outnumbered. Now we're even more outnumbered. But damn it, we'll do our absolute best. I'm not one to give up. Although I gave up at that siege earlier, but we don't talk about that. That never happened. Alright, up against the pikes. Don't do that. Pikes are kind of weird. Can't properly kill them. Charge the Dunlending Raiders. Yes, that's a proper target. Alright. I hope that general dies soon. More of their men are running, of course. We don't need to kill them all. Keep that in mind. We don't need to kill them all. We just need to get rid of them all, if that's through fighting or running. A morale win is just as good a win as a combat win. Alright, let's get in the back of the Beast Slayers. Good charge on the warband there. Let's pray that general dies quickly. Goodness gracious, this will be a battle for the history books. The battle where Agandaûr let us down and the Witch King salvaged the battle as much as possible. Would it lead to a win? I honestly, at this point, still do not know. Not sure what my Lord Gimp is doing, but... there's just a lot of units still. Still a lot of units on that battlefield right there. As our units are getting more tired and just more depleted, we don't really have that many left. If only that one general would already drop dead. There we go. That is, I'm sure, that one general. Let's see what kind of impact it has. I think most of his men were already gone. So now we must probably try to assassinate the other general, who's already getting in here, it seems. Is that him? No. Is that him? No. Where is... Oh, that's him. Alright, let's try and kill him. It's the only way we're ever going to win this. Kill him. I'd very much appreciate if we actually started moving. Like, seriously, why are they so slow sometimes? Alright, I can't micro anyone else. I need to purely micro my cavalry now, because we need to evade like a bajillion Dunlendings as we try to assassinate JFK himself. As my numbers are dropping lower and lower. Thank God the Witch King is a very inspirational leader. And the men will fight till the very end, I'm sure. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, boys. Kill that general. Where is that scum? You track him down and you kill him right now. Are we killing him? I'm not sure where he is. His numbers have dropped to 5, but who is the general model? Where's the Witch King even? If the Witch King dies, then all hope is lost. Okay, he's just knocking off some Dunlending Warband, that's fine. Jason's about to get 5, but do we have pikes coming in? Oh, bloody pikes. Those wolf pikes have cost me so much grief. Can't even properly express it, how much grief they've cost me. Alright, pull back. Pull back. And let's hope we get another shot at charging the general, wherever he might be. I honestly don't know, I can't see him. Let's pause for a second, just to kinda... He's still supposed to be in this mess, right? No, it seems he moved out. Is this him? Don't like the warband? No. The icon's like... Wait, it's here-ish. Where is he? Is he part of this... Oh, Wolf Swordsman? I'm sorry for pausing now, but... If we want to win this, we gotta know where that general is. That's the only way we can win this. Clan Spearman? Where is he? Where's that sneak? Oh, there he is. He's inside the pike unit. But he's running faster than the pike unit, so he's making some distance. We got another second change. So most of my army is just gone. Yeah, I even think, like, if we kill the general, they probably won't rout because they have such overwhelming numbers. In which case, I'll just withdraw the Witch King. At least don't have to wait 10 turns to get him back. Just give him a new army as quickly as possible. If only the other men had arrived. Not men, the other orcs had arrived to help us for the siege of Annuminas. Why do you get caught? Ah, you're so... is it because they're like too aggressive and they just take every fight that's like anywhere close to them? I feel like just sometimes like act like maggots and just charge against the unit that I don't really want them to charge against. Alright, I'm so surprised my lines are still holding. Kill that general. Kill him and the shock might get rid of some army. Oh my god, you're all retarded. All these Temple Knights are fired after this fight. Alright, just stay in combat, kill that general. I swear to god, you kill him now and you kill him good. I will not withdraw you. If you die, so be it. It's your own bloody fault. He's right there! Oh, okay, I'll have to withdraw. I have to withdraw. Goodness gracious, this battle. Ugh, I'm gonna pull my hair out. Just the pure frustration of it all. Good charge, though. But we just don't have enough men to make any lasting impact. I still have this guy, though. My guy bringing it up in there. Where's the general? Where's that coward hiding this time? Seriously, where is he? Very confused. Oh, there he is. Not a good charge. Most of the units are starting to rout. It's just getting deeper and deeper in there. That would suck. Oh! We killed the general! We killed the general! Well, now's as good a chance as any. Mass rout! No one! Nothing! Right, Witch King. Just do as much damage as you possibly can. Look at us, Rhun, what are you doing? Oh, everyone's routing. Alright, Witch King, time to go home. We tried, my lads, and I do believe we could have won this fight if Agandaûr didn't just kill himself so quickly. He was just completely useless. I mean, we killed both generals. The Witch King should be able to make it out. We'll see, though. But yeah, that does not look great on our track record. Killed as many as we could. Really, really tried my best here, but just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough. If Agandaûr killed more than 200, I'd honestly be surprised. It felt like he did nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Let's take a look, though. I'm very curious to see the results. Very big battle, though. Very fun to end the episode, but... how many did you kill? Agandaûr. 500, really? I mean, it's more than I thought, the 200, but compare it to our results, compare it to these guys. We were just cursed with a very useless ally. Like, if he had done just as much as we had done, we would have won. Easily. Absolutely easily. And he had the most men of all. Can I check his results? No, I can't. Real shame, though. Yeah, we gave it our all. We tried our best. I really, really did. And I think if I, could save Scum, I could win the fight. I really do believe so, because I don't think Agandaûr had to die that early. I think that was just really bad luck. But I won't save Scum. I'll suffer the consequences, and we'll be back for the Battle of Annuminas. We will have our revenge, of course. Alright, let's go back to the campaign map of things. We must pull back indeed. Oh, sad times ahead, man. I'm not pleased with the way this video worked out. I'm very much sorry for that. It's not what I had in mind at all. We both suffer like a decent enough setback in the south and in the north. I mean, I guess it makes things interesting, of course, if we had just always expanded and just killed everything. Why is there a Dunland Navy there? Alright, so Agandaûr has fallen. Agandaûr managed to survive for 132 turns, and then I get involved. And he dies right away. Eriador expands. We'll put an end to that at one point. Don't want me to take Metraith, but it's not really possible. Right, Goblin General. Well, if maybe you could all join against bloody Annuminas. We're doing an invasion, in case you hadn't noticed. Actually, a decent amount of units made it out. Well, let's actually, you know what? Let's move all these guys to Mengelin, and then move all these guys to Bree. Bloop. People are still very pissed off here. Whatever. Could you not be pissed off? I think they're just... whatever. I think they're coded to be pissed off all the time. Barrow-wights probably don't help. Oh, okay, so, Leofric, my lad. Am I glad to see you. How did Dunayard suddenly get a big-ass garrison? You don't explain that to me. Sadly, I don't have cavalry in this army. Isengard's at war with Dunland, though, right? Shouldn't they, like, help us out a little bit? Everyone's at war with Dunland. You know what, let Isengard take care of that settlement. It's just too well armoured. If I take Tharbad, I do believe the goblins hold... yes, the goblins hold Ostanethal, so if I take Tharbad, then he can't shepherd any more troops north. We just block everything off here. Interesting idea. Okay. Mengelin, whatever. Construction report. Loads of construction done. Good. Alright, you there. Yeah, you keep moving. We need you. Yeah, getting more troops again ready. Nice. We need them. Might just have enough for a new army soon. Just train whatever we can get our hands on. Quantity over quality, eh? And in the last battle we lacked both quantity and quality. Okie dokie. Bloop bloop. Okay, many more units. We need them. And again another general. Yeah, sure, that will be actually very useful. Moranon. Oh yes, another great beast unit. Actually, let's get halberds. So yeah, that's actually... This episode, we didn't really achieve anything. I don't think we took a single settlement. I mean, I could still go for Carverad. This episode's already pretty long, though. So I think we'll start the next episode with the Siege of Carverad. I think that's a little bit better. So I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very action-packed episode. Didn't really go as I planned, sadly. But it does seem that... let's actually talk about why not. That Dunland, Anumbar, and Dorwinion still have more power among them than I very much anticipated. Like, what the hell are these dwarves still alive? I have no idea. Is Umbar actually... yeah, okay, the Aradanheim are moving on Umbar. Ardomir, if I attack Ardomir now, I would get more Haradrim soldiers. I think actually if I auto-resolve, I would win it. But auto-resolving is a little bit lame, isn't it? Then again, it would be my best bet to win. Because at least in auto-resolve, you don't have the AI, the battle AI doing incredibly stupid shit. Because we'll have to face this army soon. Although Umbar does have ballista towers, and we have to take care of these guys as well, I imagine. It would still be a tough fight, especially because I can't get any units here. And I can't move. Oh, I can't move him now. Ugh. Too little too late, my man. So I don't know. I'll do some thinking. Perhaps we'll just use the auto-resolve. Although, knowing this game, 2-1 arts will be like a massive defeat, because it works like that. Yeah, I don't even know why. Alright, but if they take Harad though, at least Dorwinion will soon fall. Dale is still doing a lot of damage to Rhun, so perhaps we should speed up our conquest of Dale a little bit. Zagar, just get there as quickly as possible. We need you. We need you to take down Dale and Esgaroth, and what the hell? What the hell? If that elven random rebel army where did they come from? That's a question that I ask so many times, like, where do these people come from? I do like a toggle fog of war at the end of most episodes, and he must have been around when the Wooden Dome was still alive, right? And also, how is Erebor suddenly, like, really doing a lot of damage to Gundabad? You'd expect with the Wood Elves down, like, you have a massive garrison here. Why aren't you using them? What's happening with the evil AI where they just cannot make decent decisions? And at this point I'm wondering, how did Angmar ever get so big when they're absolutely stupid? Well, at least there are more armies coming in now, and Annuminas will fall at one point. It's just a shame we can't take it, but as long as Dunland falls, it's all good. And yeah, the High Elves, I'll be happy to see them dead. Oh, Kieran's still alive. Very interesting. Alright, anyway, I've been blabbering on for far too long. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I do very much hope to catch you tomorrow, and hopefully things go a little bit better. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.